What's up, guys? So it is time to review these Shany Cosmetic brushes, like the full details of the brushes. This is the Signature Collection brush set, and this set comes with 24 brushes. Each brush is simply amazing. I will go ahead and give you my honest thoughts on these brushes. These brushes are great quality. However, there's one brush in this kit that just pisses me off because after I washed it, it started shedding like crazy. So when you get the brushes, they will be in a roller case like this, a leather case like this. You open them and they are pretty much nicely placed into the case. However, when you get them, they all have, not all of them, but some of them have a cover on them for the bigger brushes, for the bigger fluffier brushes. I am going to tell you which brush gives me a problem the most, and that is the, which one is this one? The oval liquid foundation brush. After I washed this brush, it sheds like crazy now. Like every time I use it, there's hairs all over my face from the brush. This brush is just a no-go for me. I do not use it anymore because of the shedding. It's just horrible, like the worst brush in the set. So if you guys have this set, if this brush doesn't do that to you guys, let me know in the comments below. But if you don't have this set and you're planning on buying it and you wash it, let me know how this one reacts to you guys after you washed it. I just used the, what did I use to wash these brushes? I used the solid, which is the Beauty Blender cleanser, but you can also use the solid to clean your brushes. So when I want to kind of like deep clean my brushes, I use the solid if I don't have anything else on hand. And this is the only one that gives me the problem of the shedding, and this is the F10 Oval Liquid Foundation brush. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys which brushes are my absolute favorite brushes out of this entire kit. First, I have to say that this baby right here is my favorite brush. This is the F14 Medium Powder Brush. This brush is so beautiful, so soft, just really applies your powders so effortlessly and just beautiful. Like, this brush hands down is my favorite brush out of this whole set. I use this brush every day. I search for it every day. Like, this brush is my favorite brush out of this set, hands down. Second, I would say that the Slanted Contour brush is also my second favorite because I've always been looking for a nice contour brush, and of course I can't get over the red tip. Simply beautiful brush, the color of it, and just the make of it is soft, and it gives you a nice contour without it being really harsh. So that's what I really like about the Slanted Contour brush, because it's a soft brush. It's not a compact brush, so it allows your contour to be nice and soft and won't give you any harsh lines. So that's what I really like about the Slanted Contour brush. Another brush that I like, that I don't even use that often, but when I do use it, it's just simply beautiful when it applies your highlight. This is the fan brush, the oversized, extra large fan brush. Like, this brush, simply amazing when you apply your highlight because it just goes on so flawless. It leaves no harsh lines. It just looks like it just kind of simply just like was supposed to be there. Like, it was there already. It leaves you with no lines. It doesn't make you want to blend out. You know how sometimes you use a highlighting brush and you have a harsh line when you're done putting it on, so you have to kind of like take another brush to kind of blend it out. This brush, you don't need to do that. Place your highlight, bam, it's on, You don't have to try to blend out no harsh lines, no nothing, because this brush will do that for you. So, and I don't use this brush often, but when I do use it, it is definitely a beauty. What's my next favorite? My next favorite would have to be this eyeshadow buffing brush. Simply beautiful, gets the job done. I love using this brush to apply my under eye colors, like the under eye colors here. I love using this brush for that because it's nice and compact, and it really shades that area really well. I also love this foundation brush. This is a rounded foundation brush. I do not use it for foundation. I use it mainly for my highlighting colors underneath my eyes, my concealer underneath my eyes. And this brush is amazing at blending that out and giving you that nice flawless look. When you use this brush, you will need another brush to kind of blend out the edges, because it doesn't give you that blended out look too well with this brush. But it's definitely a good brush to use for your concealer, and definitely a good brush to get in the corners of your eyes and to give you that nice line right here when you're doing your cat eye and you don't want to mess up your line. This is a good brush to keep that line nice and straight. So this is a great brush for your concealers. These two brushes I don't really use, but I've used them maybe once or twice. I've used this brush, no, not this brush. I've used this brush to blend in my highlight here, not my highlight, but my concealer on my cheeks into my foundation. This is the brush that I use after I use the rounded foundation brush. I will go in with this brush, and I've only used it about 2 times because I didn't really know what I was going to use it for, so I didn't really want to like pull it out and just be using it for anything. So when the name itself says finishing brush, so I kind of put 2 and 2 together that, hey, I can use this brush to finish off what I started with the rounded contour brush, or rounded foundation brush, I mean. So yeah, that's what I use this brush for, and it does the job. It gets those lines out and, you know, does the job. What else? Okay, I like this brush to apply, I don't know, what do I use this brush for? I don't remember what I used this brush for, but this is the buffed bronzer brush. Okay, well, I guess I use it for bronzer. Yeah, I use it for bronzer, and I've been using this brush to apply my Tarte Amazonian Clay waterproof bronzer, and I like it because it's nice and compact, and I just stipple the bronzer on right here, and it does that. But then I also see that I do need something to blend out the harsh line, because it doesn't kind of like buff it out well. I don't know why, but it just doesn't buff it out well. And when I apply my bronzer, I don't like to apply it in a sweeping motion. I like to apply it like this, unless I'm using a fan brush or something like that, where it, you know, that fan brush causes for you to use a sweeping motion. But a brush, a flat top brush like this, you would want to stipple more than swipe, if that makes any sense. So of course, I love the blending brush. I love the angled eyeliner brush. I love the angled eyeliner brush and the eyebrow brush. I use that brush every day. That brush is not even in its case because I used it today. Like, I love that brush. Definitely use it every day. Use the angled brush every day for my liner. Every day when I'm doing a gel liner. I love the blending brush because it's just your typical blending brush. Allows you to get in your crease really well because of the size. It's a nice small blending brush, so it allows you to get in your crease very well to blend out that crease and get those colors up in there. So I mean, another brush that I love to use is here, this concealer brush. I use this brush to carve out my brows when I'm, you know, filling them in and everything. I use this brush to carve out my brows, and it's great for that, to get you perfect because it's like a V angle right here. It's a pointed concealer brush. I'm talking about a V angle. V angle? Really? It's a pointed concealer brush, so once you get to that arch right here, it allows you to keep that arch perfect, and it allows you not to pick up the brush. You know, sometimes you have the rounded brushes and you have to kind of do this and then stop and then re-angle your brush so that you can get that arch. But with this brush, I can just continue to go and just kind of just change the direction of my wrist and continue to carve out my brow with this brush. I don't have to stop and reposition my brush because it's a round. It's a pointed brush, which gives you the ability to carve out your arch. Perfect. And another one that I just started using is the eyebrow brush. Not eyebrow, but eyeshadow brush. That's just like your typical flat basic eyeshadow brush. And this brush is perfect for applying an all over eyelid color. If you're not doing multiple colors on your eyelid, this is the perfect brush for that. It's very compact, very stiff, so it's definitely going to get that job done with compacting that color on your lid. I probably should have used this brush today, so that because of it's so compact and so dense, it would have applied my color much better than the brush that I used today. So I'll keep that in mind. I also have been using the liquid foundation brush. I love these type of brushes for my foundation, especially my liquid foundations, because it just applies your foundation beautifully. Sometimes your foundation may have some streaks in it from using these kind of brushes, but all you have to do is give it a second and then go over it again with this brush and it'll be flawless. I love the dual fiber brushes. Love, love, love them. That's why I'm so disappointed that the rounded foundation brush is giving me such a problem, because I love these kind of brushes. I love dual fiber brushes, especially for my foundations, even my concealers, even some dual fiber brushes they have they also have some eye dual fiber brushes, like eyeshadow dual fiber brushes. Beautiful brushes because they blend out so well. Another thing is that this brush here, the handle is wobbly, so they don't hold up too well after the washes. I did have to apply some crazy glue on this bad boy because I love this brush so much, so I just applied some crazy glue on here just to keep it secured for a little period of time, and then I'll probably have to add some more on here. But I don't know if you guys can hear that. I know you guys see it wobbling though. So that's the only thing, you know. I mean, the durability of the brushes are not up to par, but they are not expensive brushes, so I didn't expect too much from them. They're about $23, so I didn't expect too much from them. I am a little disappointed because it hasn't even been 3-4 months since I've had them for them to be acting up, you know, and I've only washed them about twice. So that's a little bit disappointing, but for the money, I'm okay. And a little simple problem like the stem coming off, it can easily be fixed with some super glue. Bam, no problem. You know, simple. As far as the shedding, you can't fix the shedding. There's nothing you can do about it. That's just the quality of this brush here alone. I can't fix this, so I just don't use it. I won't ever use it again. I tried using it once before, a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I can't believe it. I love this brush so much, but it's just a no-go. I might as well just throw it in the trash so that I won't see it and be disappointed every time I see it. Like, oh, I can't use you. But anyways, so that's pretty much it for my review on the Shany Cosmetics 24-piece studio quality with the leatherette brush set review. You know, if you guys have any questions about this brush set, go ahead and leave them down below. If you guys want me to review another set of brushes, leave it down below and let me know what brushes you guys want me to review from off of Amazon. I would definitely do that. I have my eye on some other brush sets that I've seen on Amazon, and I'm thinking about ordering them, but I don't know. I'm just, you know, waiting it out and seeing what I feel like in the next couple of days. I just wanted to give these guys a good try out before I ordered any more brushes, because you don't want to have too many brushes and then you can't use them, and then you can't do an honest review. So you take your time on ordering brushes so that you can do an honest review on your brush sets, and you know what you're dealing with. So if you guys like these type of videos, thumbs this video up so I can know. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and also don't forget to share with the world. Let them know that I'm here and I'm doing these videos for you guys. So if you guys want any deets on this hair, I do have a full color tutorial video on how I got this hair and how I style this hair. The same exact way I style it in that video that's in this video. If you guys want a tutorial on this makeup look, let me know in the comments below, or let me know by liking this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. It's Ipsy time.
2 months
It's Ipsy time.
to show you guys.
Hey,
I didn't
it's
show you
Ipsy
guys.
time.